Good afternoon. Welcome to Daily Currency Insight from the Currency Desk. What we have seen in the previous week is large appreciation in the dollar against the rupee. But at the end of it, we saw the rupee rebound from lifetime lows. That is a lifetime low of 54.90, and it rebounded sharply from those levels. In the current week, what we expect is the rupee to appreciate further against the dollar, that is rebound from lifetime lows. This is mainly due to the fact that we are seeing open interest in the futures die down or flatten largely. On the global front, we have lots and lots of uncertainty. The global economy growth is under question. This is also contributing to the rupee weakness. US recovery also seems to be hindered to a great extent. Today in US markets, we have the factory orders data, which will be crucial to give a direction to the QE3 expectations. This QE3 expectations would also give a direction to the stock markets as well as the movement of the dollar. In terms of the dollar index, it is largely flat or sideways, you can say. So we would not witness any support from the dollar index to the dollar. Hence, we can still witness a rupee appreciation. We recommend a sell in the US dollar against the INR rate with a target of 53.84 in the near term. Coming to the European scenario, we have seen lots and lots of uncertainty, lots and lots of political turmoil, and a lot of risk aversion going on. This has been mainly indicated by the increase in the bond yields of Spain and other riskier nations. At the same time, we have a lifetime low levels in the bond yields of growing countries or supporting countries like Germany. In terms of Greece political turmoil, we have seen that the German country and the French countries have asked the Greece to opt for a referendum whether they want to stick with the Europe group of nations, that is the European Union, or they want to opt out of it. This is mainly done so as to bring some clarity as regards to whether Greece will accept the austerity measures or will not accept the austerity measures. Most of European countries believe that if Greece does not accept the austerity measures, it should not be a part of Euro. In Spain, we have the banking sector constantly deteriorating. After we had a rating downgrade of 16 banks last week, we have a new negative news, that is the bad debts or the bad loans of the Spanish banks have risen to the highest levels in the past 18 years. This is also in line with weakness in all the European banks. So overall, it's a negative for the euro. Euro against INR, we recommend a buy based on technicals at current levels and target 70.10 in the spot market. In the United Kingdom, what we have witnessed is largely sluggish data, which is indicative that there might not be much growth in the near term. Even the GDP data was not as good as expected. What we are witnessing this week, or what is due this week, is the Bank of England meeting minutes. We expect some indication of the quantitative easing policy by the Bank of England. This is mainly due to the sluggish growth in the UK economy, and in order to revive this growth, the Bank of England will have to come up with some quantitative easing. The investors' expectations would definitely drive a lot of volatility in the pound. We expect the pound to fall further from current levels, as it had sustained a very high level since quite a few days. In terms of the pound against the Indian rupee, we recommend a sell at current levels with a target of 84. In Japanese yen, we have the same story, that is a rally based on safe haven demand, as it is one of the safer countries with better economic figures. We recommend a sell in the Japanese yen at current levels with a target of 67.49 in the spot. Thank you.